Hello, welcome to Fayette County Public Library Storytime. I'm Miss Kim, this is Miss Lisa. We have some good stories to share today. Our first story is Where Teddy Bears Come From. In the middle of a deep, dark forest, all the creatures were fast asleep, except for a little gray wolf who tossed and turned and couldn't sleep a wink. Mother Wolf gave him a glass of milk and a cuddle. Then she tucked him in and read his favorite teddy bear story 3 times in a row. But it was no good. The little wolf stayed wide awake. Do you ever have trouble like that? When it's hard to go to sleep? In the morning, the sun streamed in his window and shone on a picture in his book. "That's what I need," cried the little wolf. "A teddy bear. That will help me sleep." "Where do teddy bears come from?" the little wolf asked his mother. But Mother Wolf didn't know. "Why don't you ask Wise Owl?" she said. "Wise Owl knows everything." "Yes, I will," said the little wolf bravely, though he was rather shy. He really wanted a teddy bear. Mother Wolf packed a picnic for him. "Be careful," she said, "and be back by bedtime." So the little wolf set off through the forest to find Wise Owl. Wise Owl was fast asleep. "Please," whispered the little wolf, "where do teddy bears come from? I can't sleep and I need a teddy bear." Wise Owl opened one eye. He really wanted to be asleep. I don't know much about bears, especially teddy bears. Perhaps you should ask the 3 little pigs." So the little wolf thanked him and set off through the forest. There's a wolf going to go ask the 3 little pigs a question. What do you think will happen? After a while, the little wolf came to a small brick house beside a stream. The three little pigs must live here," said the little wolf. "If I ask politely, perhaps they will tell me about teddy bears." But as the shy little wolf approached the house, his nose began to twitch and tickle until, achoo! Three not-so-little pigs ran out of the cottage. "Why, if it isn't a wolf!" cried the first pig. "Shoo, you big bad wolf, shoo!" shouted the second pig. "Go back to the forest right now!" yelled the third pig. "No, no, no!" said the little wolf. The 3 not-so-little pigs peered down at him. "Well, if you're not the big bad wolf," the first one said, "and you don't want to huff and puff and blow our house down, what do you want?" "Please," said the little wolf, "where do teddy bears come from? I can't sleep and I need a teddy bear." "Oh," said the third pig, "well, we don't know anything about teddy bears. We sing lullabies to each other so we can get to sleep." The other not-so-little pigs nodded in agreement. "Perhaps you should ask Little Red Riding Hood." So the little wolf thanked them and went on through the forest. Wolves and Little Red Riding Hood? Do they get along? After a while, the little wolf came to a pretty thatched cottage. "This cottage looks very friendly," the little wolf said to himself. "This time I will have to knock. I'm sure Little Red Riding Hood knows all about teddy bears." The little wolf hurried up to the front door, but his claws were rather long, and he tripped over the doormat. Crash! He landed in the laundry basket. Look at that. Made him fly way up in the air and boop, right down in the laundry basket. A girl in a scarlet cloak ran into the hallway, followed by an older woman. "Why, if it isn't the wolf!" the girl cried. "Shoo, you big bad wolf, shoo! Go back to the forest this very minute." "No, no, no," said the little wolf. "I'm not the big bad wolf." "Well," said the little girl crossly, "if you're not the big bad wolf, and you don't want to gobble us up, what do you want?" "Please," said the little wolf, "where do teddy bears come from? I can't sleep and I need a teddy bear." "Oh," said the girl, "well, we don't bother with teddy bears. We count sheep to get to sleep." Her grandma nodded in agreement. "Perhaps you should ask Goldilocks. She knows about bears." So the little wolf thanked them and went on through the forest. By now the little wolf was very tired. He wandered along, not looking where he was going, which was how he bumped into the old man who was bending down beside a big red truck. "Why, if it isn't a wolf!" cried the rosy-faced old man. The little wolf scrambled to his feet. "But I'm not the big bad wolf," he cried. "Well, that is a shame," said the old man, "because I need someone who can huff and puff and huff and puff and blow this tire up." "Oh, well, in that case, I could give it a try," said the little wolf. And so he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he blew the tire up and up. "Stop!" cried the old man. "That will do nicely. Thank you. Now then, little wolf, one good turn deserves another. What can I do for you?" "Please," said the little wolf, "where do teddy bears come from? I can't sleep, and I need a teddy bear." The old man nodded. "Ho, ho, ho," he said. "Where do teddy bears come from? What a question! If you run home right now, I promise that you'll have the answer in the morning." "Oh, thank you," cried the little wolf, and he ran all the way home. That night, the little wolf didn't need a glass of milk or a story or a cuddle. He was so tired that he fell fast asleep and slept the whole night through. When he woke up the next morning, there was an odd-shaped package at the foot of his bed. And right here it says, "To my friend, the little wolf, with thanks for helping me." The little wolf could hardly believe his eyes. Inside the package was the softest, cuddliest teddy bear anyone could wish for. The little wolf hugged his teddy tightly and quickly ran outside. "Now I know where teddy bears come from," he cried. Where did they come from? Santa. Yeah, he thinks they came from Santa, doesn't he? From then on, the little wolf had no trouble sleeping. And that night might not be where all teddy bears come from, but it's where this little wolf got his. Teddy bears are pretty special, aren't they? I think everybody has to have a teddy bear. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My bio goat, Shami had a giant one.
Yeah.
She does a giant one. She does. Wow. All right. So today I'm going to give each of you some cute little teddy bears, and then I'm going to read a little poem. Grab onto those there, Colby. Here we go. Take those. And Amelia, can you grab these? And then those are for Abel. All right, look at your teddy bear so you know what's happening in your picture. And when I describe it, you're going to come up here and put it for everyone to see. Many little teddy bears are going out to play, busy as they can be on this fine winter day. One little bear is eating honey in his chair. Who's got the honey in the chair, Bear? Bring him on up.
Now, both?
Nope, just the one with honey in his chair. Bears like to eat honey, don't they? Look at him. Good job. There he is.
Very good.
Well, there's another little bear who's flying balloons in the air. Oh, you've got that one too.
Yeah.
He likes to have balloons in the air. Look at that. Well, the next little bear's looking for some rain in the sky. Has anybody got the one looking for rain? Is that one looking for rain?
Must be his.
Maybe if it's raining, there's an umbrella with the bear. Do you have that one? Oh, you want me to put it up? Okay, look, there he is. You have to carry an umbrella if it's raining, huh? The fourth little bear is riding the tricycle. Tricycle has 3 wheels. Let's see if this one's a tricycle. 1, 2, 3. There he is. Awesome. Well, another little bear is fishing in the creek. Bring it on up and put it on the board. Bears like to fish in the creek, don't they? They love to eat fish. There he is. Well, the sixth little bear is painting a picture of a truck. Do you know bears could paint?
No.
Look at him. There he is. He's got his truck picture. Another little bear unwraps a gift to take a look at. Who's unwrapping a present? Bring it on up. All right, look at him unwrap that present. That's a nice big one.
Abraham.
Yep. These little bears are all playing with their friends. Our last little bear knows this game's about to end. Bring up the last little bear. He knows the game is all done. There he is. He's played his game. There. Now these are very cute little teddy bears, just like the story Miss Kim just read us.
You were good listeners.
Yes, you were. All right, so now we have a story about a dragon. When a dragon moves in again. And actually, I'm going to open up this whole cover because this is a big picture. Look at that. Isn't that going to be a cool story? It's going to be about a dragon. We know dragons aren't real, so maybe he's using his imagination. All right. When the dragon moves in again. That looks like a nice house, don't you think? If you help your dad build a castle, a dragon will move in. The little boy's helping his dad, but is this a castle?
No.
No, what's he helping him build? A crib, that's right. But there's that dragon. He's supposed to move in, isn't he? He'll settle in all cozy and peep at you from inside. And you'll wonder how you ever got so lucky. Until... That's for the baby, sweetie, said your mom. Baby, you and your dragon will ask. Remember, your dad will say, you've been the big brother. Well, I hope it's a girl, your sister adds. So it looks like there's going to be a new family member, huh? A new little baby. And do you think this little boy wants another brother or sister? He's imagining that dragon like the little baby. Your mom will pat her belly. Come feel the baby move, she'll say. Babies like music, your dad will explain. So see, they're putting this on the castle so that the baby will have music.
Not a castle.
It's a crib. So you and your dragon will sing your favorite song for the baby again and again and again. I really hope it's a girl, your sister will say. Most girls want another sister, don't they? Most boys want another brother. So we'll have to see what happens here.
Happy There's a pee-pee in my
You got a little baby brother, don't you?
Yeah.
One day the baby finally arrives. Look at him. And he'll look like you. But he's only tinier and droolier and stinkier. Ooh. And he cries a lot. Little babies cry a lot, don't they? Luckily, you and your dragon can entertain. First, you can show off your bowling skills. What is he bowling with? What is that?
Baby bottles.
Baby bottles. Yep. These are not toys, your mama will say. Looks like you got in trouble. Next, you can play airplane. Zoom. Crash. The baby will giggle, but your parents will not. It wasn't me, you will explain. It was the dragon. And then you'll hear hee 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 from behind the couch. Lunchtime, your dad will say. So your sister will make some peanut butter sandwiches. Dragons don't eat crust, you'll grumble. Well, there's no such thing as a dragon, said your sister. Your dragon will snicker again, hee 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 hee, and then accidentally spill the juice on her. Nap time, your dad will announce. Not for me, you'll say. Naps are for babies, not for big boys like me and my dragon. Where'd the dragon go? Where's he going? Dragon! Looking behind the couch? Looking outdoors? Dragon! Hey, where'd the dragon go? In bed with the baby. Wow, wow, wow. Oh no, you woke up the baby. The mama's blaming the little boy, right? But it wasn't me, you'll tell her. It was the dragon. Hee 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 hee, says the dragon. Young man, I think we've had enough of your dragon business, your dad will say. Well, and I've had enough of this baby business, you'll yell back. I want you to send him back. He's not liking his baby brother very much, is he? Instead, they'll send you to time out. But you don't care. You don't need that baby or that dragon because you still have lots of books to look at and blocks to play, and you have your blanket, which happens to be your dragon's favorite blanket too. And you'll wonder if he misses it. Perhaps you should go and check. He's going to take his blanket. Hush, oh, wow, 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 cries the baby. Hush, little baby, you'll whisper. You'll pat his tummy. He'll burp and cry a little bit more. Then you plunk his pacifier right into his mouth. He pops it out and cries again. That's what babies do, right?
That's what they do.
Stick those passies in and out. Finally, you'll remember babies like music. And so you'll tuck your blanket in around him and sing something soft and soothing until he settles down. And you'll decide that this baby can stay.
Aww.
At least until tomorrow. Now the baby's crying and wailing all over again, right? Yep. Pretty cool story about a little boy and his baby brother.
Yeah. So do you have a baby brother? It is a baby brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
My favorite baby.
Okay. Good story, Miss Lisa. Let's read another story. One more. This is called The Great Ayoo. There's a mystery in this story. See if you can figure out what's happening. Somebody's making that sound and they can't figure out who's making the sound. The Great Ayoo. As Mouse scampered home through the dark woods, he heard a horrible howl. Ow! Ow!
That is pretty horrible.
Owl winked one beady eye. Who was that? You? Not I, squeaked the mouse nervously. I thought it was you. Not I, hooted the owl. If it was not you, then who? Who is making this awful "oo" sound? "Oo, oo." Bear grumbled up the tree, disturbed from his slumber by the hullabaloo. Grrr, he grizzled. Which one of you made that awful "oo" sound? Not I, Owl huffed. I hoot and hoot. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Not I, squeaked the mouse. I scritch and scratch and squeak and chew, but never ever do I "Ay-oo! Ay-oo! Ay-oo!" Can you make that sound? Let's see. Knock, smack, whack. Moose banged on the tree. Hey, you up there. Excuse me. You three, are you making that horrible howl? Not us, grunted Bear. We growl, squeak, and hoo hoo, but never ever do we "Ay-oo!" Can you do it again?
Good one.
It might be a monster, squeaked Mouse, bug-eyed and blue. Or hairy and scary, cried Moose, with big claws and huge teeth, added Bear, that chomp, gnash, and chew. Oh, what a mess, hooted Owl. A monster in our woods? This will not do. It's a monster, all right. What will we do? Cried Moose, as duck, goose, and dove landed with a startled quack, honk, and coo. Quick, get up here, growled Bear, scooping Wolf Cub from the ground. Something scary is coming, and it's making a horrible sound. Do monsters eat cubs? Whimpered Wolf. Monsters eat everything, said Duck with a cry. We'll be plucked, stuffed, and roasted, and put in a pile? A pie? Roared Bear. Save yourselves. Follow me. And the animals scrambled and clambered higher into the tree. Twist, bounce, bend. Branches buckled. The tree creaked, shuddered, and groaned. Then, crack! The animals came crashing to the ground with a honk. Below, hoot, coo, then a thwack, smack, squeak, and an awful
You got it.
You caught on, yes you did. Woof! It was you, hooted Owl. You who made that horrible howl. I'm sorry, whined Wolf. I didn't mean to give you a fright, but when I'm alone in the dark, lonely woods, it's really scary at night. Bear gave Wolf Cub a huge hug. There, it's all right. If you promise to be quiet, you can sleep with us tonight. At long last, the noisy woods was peaceful once more. The animals drifted off to sleep with a snuffle, wheeze, snore, sputter, mutter, grumble, coo, mumble, murmur, and guess what else?
I think you got it.
That sort of surprised you, didn't it, at the end? But you see what happened? The poor animals didn't get to sleep all night. The very next sound they heard was the rooster letting them know it was morning. Isn't that terrible? They're all going to be so sleepy they'll have to sleep in the daytime. That's the great AU. You figured out what the mystery was, didn't you? That's very good. Okay. Well, that was 3 good stories. Let's see if we can remember what we read today. The first story was about
A teddy bear and
teddy bears a little wolf trying to find where a teddy bear came from. Okay. What did he decide? That they came from Santa. That's what he decided. Okay. And then the second story that Miss Lisa read is?
A dragon.
Yeah?
Dragon.
Was there really a dragon in the story?
No.
Who was it?
Just pretend.
Just pretend.
His
That's what it was.
imaginary friend, right?
It was an imaginary friend that the little boy had. Right. And in the end, it was okay anyway, wasn't it? That the little baby brother was there. That's right.
Since the next day.
Yeah. Sure. And then the last story we just read, there was a really special sound in there. Can you do that sound one more time? I'm sure.
Pretty good wolves, aren't they?
Yeah, they make good wolves. Okay, I think you sound just like a wolf. Okay. Well, we're so glad you joined us today for story time. And we hope that you enjoyed all the stories as much as we did. For now, though, we're going to have the boys and girls let you say good